Next, we're going to talk about fatigue, as fatigue is one of the most common side effects that is reported by our cancer patients. Fatigue is so much more than just feeling tired. You may feel that a good night's sleep is going to help, but actually the more that we sleep, sometimes the worse that makes you feel. You need to keep as active as possible and find a good balance between activity and rest. It's important that you recognise the symptoms of fatigue.
My name is Denton Wilson. I'm 56 years old. I live in Sheffield. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer when I was 42. I opted to get an operation for that. I had a choice of either chemo or the operation. I chose the operation. After the operation, I think that's when things started to happen in my life, which I never knew I was going to experience. Things that I used to do I was no longer doing. I've always been house proud. I've always been sexually active. I've always been outgoing. I just like to have fun, and basically all that was just cut short straight away. I felt isolated. I could not go anywhere. I couldn't be bothered to clean up. I couldn't be bothered to do anything, basically. I just felt kind of useless. It was mental and physical. I couldn't understand the effects because I've never experienced these effects before. I've never experienced these feelings before, and they were real. They were real to me because it was happening to me. And I felt so kind of low that I didn't know what to do. I was confused. My concentration level, it was kind of upside down. You know, just to actually getting out of bed was hard. Going downstairs was hard. Simply washing my hands or turning the tap was hard. If you dwell too much on fatigueness, it can ruin you. And you need to actually set goals. So I basically set myself goals, like I said, to start off coming out of bed, going into the toilet, and then eventually starting doing different things in the house, just bits at a time. And your fatigue level then starts to disappear a bit because you're actually doing something where they're not doing nothing. Having my grandchildren was a great help for me. It was another step in getting me more better in understanding certain things in myself. And having them in my life actually gave me that impetus to do even more, and they've been in my life ever since. I didn't know nothing about Macmillan, but if I did, they would be the first person I would have actually talked to. I wouldn't have had to go through the mental and physical torture that I had to go through. At the time, I thought I would never get better. I could not see the lighter end of the tunnel, you know what I mean? But I've overcome that, you know. I'm a living proof of that. I've moved forward my life. And if, like I say, if I can do it, anyone can. It's all about having that positive outlook, and it can work because it's worked for me. It can work for anyone.
For information, help, or if you just want to chat, call the Macmillan support line on 0808 808 0000 or visit macmillan.org.uk.